Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep in the Chinese mountains, there lived a wise old monk named Master Chen. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and his warm belly laugh that echoed through the mountain valleys every single morning. One day, a young eager boy named Tom came running up the mountain path, breathing heavily, eyes wide with determination. He stopped at Master Chen's feet and said, "Master, I have one question that keeps me awake every night. What is the secret to happiness and success? Please, teach me." Master Chen looked at Tom with a warm twinkle in his eye and said, "Very well, young one, but first you must complete a simple task. Go down to the village well, fill the oldest, most broken bucket you can find with water, and carry it all the way back up this mountain without spilling a single drop." Tom was confused but determined. He ran down the mountain, searched every corner of the village, and found the most battered, cracked, leaking old bucket anyone had ever seen. He filled it to the brim and began the long walk back up. With every step, water splashed and sloshed. Villagers stopped and stared. Children pointed and giggled. An old woman covered her mouth, trying not to laugh. A farmer shook his head, smiling. Tom's clothes were soaking wet. His shoes were completely drenched. By the time he reached the top of the mountain, the bucket was nearly empty, and Tom looked like he had jumped into a river. He stood before Master Chen, dripping from head to toe, half the water gone, fully embarrassed. But Master Chen burst into the warmest, loudest laughter Tom had ever heard. "Look behind you, young one," the master said, wiping tears of joy from his eyes. Tom turned around. The entire mountain path was glistening. Every crack in the dry, dusty road was wet. Tiny wildflowers that had never bloomed before were already beginning to open along the trail. The path that had always been dead and dusty was now alive and beautiful. "You see, Tom," Master Chen said softly, "you thought you failed because the bucket was broken. But without even knowing it, you watered the entire mountain on your way up. Happiness and success are exactly like this. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to carry everything without spilling. The cracks in your life, your mistakes, your messy, imperfect journey, those are not your weakness. They are how you quietly water the world around you." Tom stood there soaking wet and smiled the deepest smile of his life. From that day on, he stopped chasing perfect. He walked through life with the same broken bucket, and wherever he went, things began to bloom. And whenever he felt like his cracks were too many, he would remember the mountain path and find the courage to keep climbing. In your life, stop waiting to be fixed before you start living. Your imperfect journey is already blessing people you do not even notice. Embrace your cracks. Keep climbing, keep spilling, because that is exactly how the world gets watered. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed.